kind folks from MaxFlow sent me this MaxFlow M Pro 25 electric pressure washer to review for car washing. In this video, I'll share what's included, important specifications, quick start guide, and show and explain how it performs, and finally the pros and cons of the system. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly if this MaxFlow M Pro 25 is best for you. The MaxFlow MK25 electric pressure washer full kit comes with a full instruction manual. One which screws easily into the pressure gun. The pressure washer is well packaged. It even includes an oil refill bottle for when the oil in the pump needs replacement. There's a high quality 25-foot high pressure hose included, as well as a foam blaster. The MaxFlow 25 pressure washer features a long 35-foot power cord with a GFCI. It's very small and compact, weighing in at about 25 pounds. It includes 4 spray nozzles and is rated for 1500 psi of pressure and 2.5 gallons per minute of flow rate. The permanent magnet motor with its brushless design is a real game changer. I'll explain why in just a minute. Both the water supply and high pressure hoses attached on the same side. You can adjust the pressure with this knob, and the power button is conveniently located on the top. Either way, the build quality immediately stands out. This isn't your typical plastic pressure washer you'd find at a big box store. The unit feels solid, the motor housing is well built, and at just 25 pounds, it's surprisingly portable for something that delivers this kind of performance. Assembly and setup is pretty standard. Attach water hose to pressure washer and hand tighten the nut. But don't turn on the water flow yet. I added a quick connector here to connect to my quick connect hose, but you just screw it into your hose. Attach the 25-foot high pressure hose to the spray gun and pressure washer outlet by hand tightening. For car rinsing, we'll be using the 40-degree or white nozzle. Gently pull down the spring collar and insert the nozzle tip, then release the collar up to lock the tip. Always gently tug on the nozzle before use to verify that it's locked. Your water supply must be at least 20 psi of pressure and 5 gallons per minute flow rate. Don't plug it into the power yet. Open up the water faucet and, with the spray gun pointed in a safe direction, pull and hold down the trigger for at least 30 seconds to purge all of the air from the hoses and from the pressure washer. Make sure the power switch is in the off position, fully up. Plug the GFCI into a 15 amp dedicated power outlet. Then press and release the test button once. Press and release the reset button once. The light on the GFCI should be illuminated in green. The main unit is now powered. With your finger off the trigger and the spray gun pointed at a safe direction, press down the power switch. The green indicator light comes on with the motor. To adjust the pressure while the unit is running, turn the pressure adjustment dial clockwise to raise or counterclockwise to lower the output pressure. The horizontal light bar will turn green, lengthening or shortening while the dial is being turned, matching output strength. When the light bar is completely filled in green, maximized output pressure is set. A blue or cyan light bar indicates the machine is back in working mode. Always point the gun away in a safe direction before pulling the trigger to make sure the nozzle is locked into place. We don't want that nozzle coming loose and hitting people or your car. Now, here's what you really want to know. How does it perform on cars? When it comes to pre-rinse performance, I'm using the 40-degree nozzle, the 2.5 gallon per minute flow rate for the initial rinse. At maximum, the pressure is perfect for removing loose dirt and debris without being too aggressive on the paint. The included foam blaster is actually okay. I added 1 ounce of Adams Mega Foam to the container, which was 3/4 full of hot water. With this flow rate, it creates somewhat thick, clinging foam that dwells on the surface. Now, when it comes to paint safety, this is crucial. At over 1000 psi, you need to be mindful of distance and nozzle selection. I recommend using the 40-degree nozzle for most car washing. Now, when it comes to wheel and tire cleaning, this is where this unit really shines. The combination of pressure and flow rate makes this quick work of brake dust and road grime. You can manually turn down the pressure to when you're doing areas like around the door jambs and those kinds of areas to make sure you don't get water splashed everywhere. Here's the questions you want answered about this MaxFlow 25. Is 1500 psi enough for effective car washing? Absolutely. For cars about 1000 to 1500 psi is actually ideal. You don't want to go much higher because you risk paint damage. This pressure combined with the 2.5 gallons per minute flow rate gives you excellent cleaning power while being safe for automotive finishes. How does that permanent magnet motor compare to standard induction motors? Well, it's a night and day difference. The PMM motor gives you variable speed control, runs quieter, more efficient, and most importantly, no brushes to wear out. Traditional motors lose power over time as brushes wear, but this permanent magnet motor maintains consistent performance. Let's talk about durability and build quality. Well, how long can you expect this MaxFlow 25 to actually last in regular use? The triplex pump and brushless PPM motor are built for longevity. The internal parts are rated for about 300 hours of use. That's about 1,000 car washes and likely about double the life of the competition. The ability to easily replace the oil after 80 hours of use in that serviceable pump with the included detailed instructions and even an LED indicator light to tell you when to replace that oil, as well as an Allen wrench and oil refill bottle, make it as painless as possible. Is the pump really commercial grade? Yes, it's a crankshaft-driven triplex pump, not the typical wobble plate axial pumps you find in consumer units. This design is much more durable and maintains water pressure better over time. What about warranty coverage? This MaxFlow 25 has a 3-year warranty, more than just about every other do-it-yourself consumer electric pressure washer. How portable is it really? Well, at 25 pounds, one person can easily move it around with one hand. The compact design fits in most car trunks, and the handle makes transport super simple. Can I use this MaxFlow 25 with an aftermarket foam cannon instead of the included foam blaster? Yes, absolutely. The standard 1/4-inch quick connects work with aftermarket foam cannons like this MJJC. But you'll need to change the restrictor in the foam cannon to a 1.45 millimeter orifice. And the shutting down process is again very straightforward. First, release the spray gun trigger, press down the power switch to let it pop back up, fully extended. The green indicator light will go off, indicating the machine is now shut down. Unplug the power cord from the outlet, shut off the water flow, then aim the spray gun in a safe direction, squeeze and hold the trigger for 10 seconds to release the stored water and air pressure from the system. All right, let's talk about pros and cons of this MaxFlow MK25. So first of all, for the pros. So it works great for a very quick car wash. It's compact and portable design. Quiet operation compared to gas units. Has a super long life brushless, that PMM, permanent magnet motor technology. It produces the perfect pressure and flow rate for car washing, variable speed control, and a high-quality hose is included, as well as a basic foam blaster, gun, and wand. In terms of cons, yeah, it's a higher initial cost than basic consumer pressure washing units, and it requires 15-amp electrical outlet. No, it's definitely not cordless, and it may be overkill for just someone that's just an occasional car washer. But keep in mind, the big differentiator with this MaxFlow 25 is that permanent magnetic motor technology. Instead of traditional induction motors used typically in electric pressure washers, this uses a permanent magnet motor, which is brushless, more efficient, and significantly more durable because it runs cooler and there's no brushes to wear out. This motor offers superior torque and speed control, particularly at low speeds, so the pressure washer can vary the water pressure supply. With this permanent magnet motor having fewer components like slip rings and brushes, you'll have longer life due to less maintenance requirements. So is the MaxFlow M Pro 25 worth it? Yes, if you want to wash your car quickly and easily, you want commercial grade reliability, you want something that will last years, not months, you want portable versatility for both cars and home pressure washing projects. In terms of recommendations, you can use it right out of the box, but I would definitely consider upgrading the foam cannon to an MJJC for better foam production for car washing. Click here for your next video on how you can wash your car in under 15 minutes with an electric pressure washer like the MaxFlow 25, and I'll see you there. Any questions or comments? Add them down below.